One of these sofas costs 20,000 euros, the other, 6. Can you tell which is which? Are you sure? This is the Chester Moon by Baxter, and this is its Chinese copy. Be honest, did you guess which one was the original? We came to a Chinese factory in the city of Foshan. It specializes in producing replicas of Baxter furniture. Let's see today just how accurately they can recreate this furniture. Let's start with this beauty. This is the Miami Soft Sofa. All the backrests recline. The modular system assembles like building blocks. The cushions are so soft they envelop you like a cloud. And the main thing here is customization. While the original Baxter is mostly available only in leather, here you can have it made in eco-suede or fabric. In addition, there are literally thousands of colors, and on the outside you still get the same Baxter, but at a much more attractive price. Let me show you how it's made. For the skeptics, I want to say that I visited many factories, including this manufacturer's, and the quality is truly excellent. I turned the ottoman over so you could see how it's made. Everything here is done very neatly, very solidly, everything fits perfectly. All the mechanisms are attached very securely, and the workmanship itself is very precise and respectable. Of course, not everyone would dare to try this, but just take a look. A bright accent piece. This is the Baxter Poof. A metal frame and natural fur. Yes, that's right. And by the way, there's also an eco version. But in any case, it's an art object. A chair that you're more likely to see at exhibitions and in stylish interior shoots than at home. And by the way, it comes in 3 versions: standard, maxi, and a rocking chair. All of this is available in China. And here's what's important. Baxter is all about form, materials, and sensations. And the Chinese factory can replicate everything. The geometry, the materials, and even the fur if you want. And the price can be 3 or even 5 times cheaper. By the way, if you're here for the first time, let me tell you why you can trust me. My name is Matt V. I'm the owner of the company GLOBUS, and I've been working with Chinese furniture for over 15 years. I personally visit the factories, inspect them, and only the most worthy make it into our catalog. In other words, I check everything as if it were for myself. If you're interested in furniture, plumbing, or lighting, follow the links in the description and leave your requests. This model is a real hit among our clients. People choose it for its elegance, its compactness, and its incredible softness. The frame of the Milano sofa is made from solid wood and multi-layer plywood. It's a sturdy base, on top of which voluminous seat and back cushions are placed. And the deep tufting across the entire surface makes the sofa look even cozier. These coffee tables are also from Baxter. They look very stylish and beautiful. As for this model of a large, round coffee table, it can be made in different ways. If you want it made entirely from a solid piece of marble, no problem at all. Prefer a lighter version? That can also be done with a wooden frame and marble cladding. It looks just as impressive, but the weight and price are lower. Additionally, you can change the type and color of marble if you wish. That's the real superpower of product customization in China. The Baxter So Soft collection from 2014, and it really is very soft. The bed has no hard corners at all. The base is made from polyurethane foam of varying densities. It creates this soft monolith that you just want to sink into. Especially if, like me, you come home and just fall face down onto the bed. A metal tube frames the soft shapes, adding a graphic touch, and at the same time the bed looks a bit industrial. There are also hints of retro design here. Take a look at this bench. It's from the same collection. And it has a modular cushion that you can use on the bed if you want. For example, by putting it under your feet or moving it up to the headboard to make your position even more comfortable. The Baxter Paris bed. Why is it called that? Maybe because it's so beautiful. In addition, in my opinion, it's very balanced and versatile and will suit many styles. My wife and I also ordered this bed for our new apartment. The upholstery is natural suede. The fabric doesn't seem to be tightly fitted, but rather draped over the bed, which creates the feeling of a living object in the interior. The exposed seams seem to add a rebellious touch to this order, as if your bed has just stepped off the Maison Margiela runway. All Baxter designs are created by Paola Navone, one of the most recognizable figures in the world of interior design. A slightly eclectic low sideboard with a distinctive round marble inlay that resembles the surface of the moon. In terms of usability, you definitely need to get used to it here, because look, this door opens like this and this one opens the same way. And you want to open this door over here already. But no, it turns out that here, the opening actually happens from this side. The surface of the sideboard itself is lacquered MDF, and the legs are metal at the bottom. And besides, if you want, you can change the marble pattern here or even add an insert, for example, made of veneer. In general, one of the main advantages of Chinese factories, apart from the price, is the wealth of customization options. You can change the size, upholstery materials, and even the shape of the armrest if you wish. With the original Baxter, you'll only be offered a limited palette, while in China, you'll be offered thousands of options. And that means the furniture truly adapts to your interior, not the other way around. And here, finally, is the Chestermoon sofa from the beginning of the video. This is a classic modern version of the Chesterfield sofa, but with a postmodern twist. Designer Paula had the idea to make it as monolithic as possible, as if it were woven from leather. So, what is the difference from the original? Actually, I would distinguish between two types of factories. The first type is when the resemblance to the original is about 80% or more, and for the remaining 20% they can customize things themselves, adding certain elements. The second type of factory is when the factory does everything according to the original, matching it by about 95 to 100%. The only thing they don't do is add logos on top, inside the cushions, any tags, or on the underside of the upholstery. So, as a rule, these things are not present. But in all other aspects, everything is made with the highest quality, and I assure you, even a professional wouldn't be able to tell the copy from the original. The Chinese have advanced so much in this area, often producing the same model repeatedly, which is why they achieve such high quality. And the sofa I'm sitting on right now belongs to the second type of factory, the one that achieves maximum similarity to the original. An armchair from the Sorrento collection. An asymmetrical design, as if the armchair is cradling the couch in its arms. For softness, polyurethane foam is used here, and the cushions are filled with soft down, and you can really feel it. Personally, I absolutely love Baxter because I believe they truly make home furniture that is not only incredibly comfortable but also looks amazing. Sometimes furniture can look beautiful, but when you sit down you don't feel any comfort at all. But here you just don't want to get up. Give me a cup of tea and a book and I could sit here for hours. This sofa is perfect for those who love minimalist interiors. This is the Tactile collection, and I feel like I'm sitting in a supervillain's lair. I especially love these stitches and seams. Everything looks as if each block is attached to the next. It's a very unusual effect. But there's a nuance. The backrest here is almost level with the seat, and the seating itself is very low. This might not be very comfortable for everyday use at home. So I would say this sofa is more suited for commercial spaces like hotel lobbies or salons where you want to make an impression. It seems more suited for sitting in a suit than wrapped in a blanket. If you want similar furniture but tailored to your interior, your needs or your dimensions, please contact us. The Chinese are not only good at replicating, but also excellent at adapting. And in turn, we promise to find everything you need. This was Matvey from GLOBUS, elite furniture from China. Goodbye, everyone.